everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Cousins Redskins going up against Cousins Redskins. With that, let's send you up to Landover, where we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Washington Redskins and themselves.
What do you mean, Ant? You haven't beat me.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going.
We live,
and we are
appreciate
underway from FedEx Field.
Let me get serious. I know you already said you like a red t-shirt party, so we're going to see if he likes one. Let's see. This brother's a tough opponent, man.
Carried out for Rob Kelly. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback...
And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. On 3rd down, Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Punt the ball, man.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Detroit! On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
2nd down, Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. Now Crowder, the little speedster from Duke, was a Blue Devil, and he's turning in a pretty good season. Had his 7th touchdown catch of the year in Week 13.
Yeah, it's 58 grabs for the year, you know, approaching 800 yards in production. And what he's done is help pick up the slack with Jordan Reed in and out of the lineup at tight end. Different body types, obviously, but Crowder can run a lot of those routes that Reed can run from the slot position. He's become a trusted guy for Kirk Cousins.
He's 5'10", 170. Those are my measurements. I like this guy.
I know you, though. You don't mind going across the middle either.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it, rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tacklers.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner, everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
Defense showing blitz. Now Cousins on 4th down. And this is incomplete.
Good job, baby. Good job, baby. Good job.
And on the opening drive of the afternoon,
yeah, I told you, Pitt. I told you, man. This ain't no game, man.
Shift together here from the D-line. Cousins on 1st down. And his first look is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
You know it and I know it.
First offensive series forthcoming. Deshaun Jackson, wide receiver that certainly needs no introduction in this league.
He's truly one of those don't blink guys, because as soon as you do, he's past you and in the end zone and doesn't mind.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Wide open, man.
And here's the Redskin defense.
Josh Norman was not a first-round pick when he entered the NFL, but he always thought he should be. Never lacked for confidence, and now he plays at a Pro Bowl level.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Good pass, Pitt.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And it is incomplete.
Wow.
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. They run with it. It's Kelly. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Tackle made that time by Chris Baker.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Detroit, check 3. Here we go now.
They're working out, looking for Garcon, and it's
Thank you.
intercepted. Oh,
That's what you get, baby.
Room.
That's what you get,
He's
baby.
at the 40.
That's what you get,
Past
baby.
the 20.
That's what you get, baby.
And he will bring this
Pick
one
six
back.
that boy.
It's a pick
Pick
six
six that boy.
for the Redskins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. On the return, this is Rashad Ross now. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll wind up losing
I got guys
three,
too.
and now it's third down.
The defense won that play so fast, and I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye,
Pitt,
and there was a loss on the play.
Let's see what they go to here on third down and 6.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play. Cousins to Jackson. 44 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Again, this is Kelly. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Kelly on fourth down.
Get him!
These guys are able to convert on fourth down.
Baby.
And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The slot man in motion right. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And no room to maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
To throw, Cousins. Caught right side, Davis. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now Cousins hands to Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On third down, Cousins. On the catch, it's Crowder. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Fourth down, Cousins. Jordan Reed has it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Cousins, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Kirk Cousins taking it in. And the Redskins have tied it here. The extra point to come can put him in the driver's seat.
Good play, baby. Good play.
Will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point
Good play,
attempt
guys.
unsuccessful.
Man, you got to score that, though, baby.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second down, Cousins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Jackson, the man in motion right. Jackson, the man in motion left. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, first and goal. Give him 3 on the game there, like second and goal. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Back to the ground.
We can run that field too, man. We can run that field too,
into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
Those may cost us, man. I don't know what's going on with that.
Kick it away.
That may cost us, that Pitt. That could cost us.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Give them 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Redskins.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Got his target, Pierre Garçon. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw is Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing is Cousins. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Final play of the half. Cousins.
Thank you, Pitt. Stupid, Pitt.
Couldn't get a throw off
Being
with the pressure.
stupid,
Maybe
bro.
that
Kick
was
the
for the
field goal,
best.
man.
As that brings us to the end. What's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show, I guess. We're ready for the third quarter. Let's go.
Babe, he hungry?
And they got
Thank you,
it.
Pitt.
They recovered it.
Well, Pitt,
Hang on
stop
now.
it, man.
There's a penalty flag down.
Pitt, you starting to
And
look a little
great
desperate,
spot
man.
to start this drive from
You're
here.
starting to look a little bit too desperate.
A first down throw for Cousins. He'll hit
Not even the
Jackson
guy I was trying to
complete.
throw it to.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Garcon, the man in motion. They'll go again with Kelly. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down. 7 yards remaining here on third down. On third down, Cousins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position, really open up this ball game when the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3.
Ooh, these boys are hidden tonight. That boy got 26 yards.
They have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
We okay, man.
These things
We okay, man.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll hand it off to Kelly.
Ooh, they everywhere,
man. He'll get it to the 39.
Everywhere, man.
3 yards on the
Man, you
pickup
say what
there,
you
and it'll
want,
be
man. I have
second
made
down.
you work tonight, big dog. Work tonight, big dog. Tonight. 26 yards for your man. We gonna work.
On second down, it's Jones.
Get down, Jones, man. Jones, 14 yards.
14
14 yards.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Man,
first
no.
down carry by Jones. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for
No,
the
Pitt.
defense.
No, Pitt.
No,
he's going down 11 yards with Matt Jones.
And that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Cousins to throw it this time. Wide open receiver complete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it,
good job,
and then
good
they
job,
can make a big
good job.
play.
We
You know,
gonna
they
fight,
create
man.
a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Again, a run with Thompson. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The linebacker, William Compton, in on the tackle. And quickly, they get to the line.
No, check. All right, now, look at 56.
Cousins now on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side.
Oh!
They went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Tremendous field position there
Oh,
and a
my
perfect
God,
time
they
to
got
do
him.
exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here we go now. Back to the Detroit. Check 4.
Cousins from the gun on third. And Davis has it over the middle.
Get out of here,
They
man.
get 7 there, but it brings up fourth. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Let's go. Back to let's go. Detroit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Caught right side, Davis.
Man, what did Josh Norman start for like that? Man, come on, bro.
Vernon Davis, 30 yards. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football.
Where you got to put your
I go
hard
back
head
to
on.
Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, and it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he slings
Why do they
one
make
that's
that
incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down, Cousins again. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set.
Check. Patriot. Hurry up. Here we go. All right, now. Lucky 56. Detroit.
And he motions the wide receiver.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now. Lucky 56. Leopard. Over.
And the play clock's running down.
All right, now. Lucky 56.
Third and long for Cousins.
Oh, my God. You won't give me that? Are you serious,
And
man?
brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open.
Man, come
and
on,
drop
bro.
it. Sometimes
Wow,
you have just too
man.
much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
That's the catch he should have made, bro. Wide open, bro. That's all good,
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Ooh, it's a fumble, man.
That time. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And they're going to speed things up here. On the run, it's Kelly. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try to run for it with Kelly. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. This is Kelly. And some space here. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Cousins will try and throw. That's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here come the Redskins now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. First down. Here's Cousins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. And now they're in the hurry-up. In motion left, that's Crowder. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And a hit charted loose. It's incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins to throw it. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now, comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Cousins with a give to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
All the elements of what you want out of a play came together on that one. A really nice run, took care of the football, and even more importantly, taking the clock under 4 minutes now. At this stage of the game, how do you bleed out the clock, take care of the ball, and make sure the other team doesn't have a chance to come back on you? You're looking at your sheet, how many timeouts are left, how many runs do we need to close it out? That's what the coach is looking at right now. Situational football, trying to gain a victory.
Now Jones, and his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go. Watch it now, Barney. No. Check. Patriot.
A give to Jones. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones, 53 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go now. Gun.
Play fake. Cousins. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On 3rd down, Cousins. They
you
can't
serious,
get the long
man?
connection as it falls incomplete. Well, they haven't had a
Man,
whole lot of
he
success
showed
in the
it to stay
passing
on the
game
back.
here. Now, in the second
He
half, he's
showed it.
thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
Pitch, you
And I
don't
don't
pay for
care
that,
how
man.
we're playing the game
believe I let you
these
make it.
days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
All right, here we go. Green.
On third down, Kelly. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
The give is to Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Send it back. The game, Pitt.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field.
You brought your hard hat? Or you send me back? You brought your hard hat? 9-8. 9-8 now. You got 2, I got 1. Golly, this dude just don't want, he like a pest. He just don't want to go. God.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job
Kid, I'm trying to get my
into
third
a
kingdom
dollar
shit,
bill.
man. Come on.
We wear the
Stop
muddy
playing with me.
boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up. Pickup trucks whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight. Straight out of moonlight. Yeah. Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang. Nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. It's the kind of thing you know it's straight.
That's how we gonna party in
Dirty
Pitt?
south, dirty roads.
How we gonna
Nobody
party,
got no.
Pitt? You gonna run off on me? Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, he sent it. Oh, yes. Another round two, guys. Round two, guys. Round two for Brother Pitt. Ah, Pitt, you know you escaped, my brother. You know you escaped. You really did. He couldn't get the face like you really did. Round two, guys. We're going for round two. Me and Pitt, I'm up 9-8 in our individual series. I can't believe they gave you that, Pitt. What was the score?
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Cousins Redskins going up against Cousins Redskins. With that, let's send you up to Landover, where we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and James Davis.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Washington Redskins and themselves. Shift together here from the D-line. And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. This is the first carry for Rob Kelly. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Cousins now.
Serious, man. Boy, you getting lucky.
And now a look at the Washington defense.
Dante Whitner not only orchestrates a secondary, he puts a big hit on anyone who comes in his area.
Now Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down.
Well, that was pretty nice to watch if you like a defense's perspective, because they understood where the first down line was as much as the offensive guys did. Did not give up any more ground, and when the ball was thrown, reacted really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense, you never take your eyes off the quarterback, and when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
Garçon, the man in motion. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Kelly on the counter, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
3rd down and 3. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Now let's go. Boo, there it is. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins caught on the
Man,
right
they let
side.
you get that, bro.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a 1st down.
Detroit!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. They can't bring him down.
We needed that one.
Does work.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Love the run right there. And when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. He's a little bit raw, but you can see why people liked him. Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Cousins from the gun on 3rd, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Redskins have taken a 1st quarter lead. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
In motion left, that's Crowder. Time running out here on the play clock. To throw is Cousins. His throw caught right around the 6. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, it's Cousins. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's up and good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And this defense not giving them anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Kelly tries the right side and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's got the first 42.
So disappointing there for a defensive unit. You hold them to a 4th down in their own territory, you figure you've gotten yourselves off the field, and all of a sudden, here's the offense staying out to go for it. And they wind up getting a front.
Clyde Charles. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Taking chances, a little bit of a Gruden family trait as Jay says, let's go here on 4th down. It's Cousins on the sneak. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
And this is a spot where you have your offense stay out there to get those few inches. It's too long for a field goal. It's not worth punting. So this is the right decision as far as I'm concerned, and they wind up picking up the first down.
They'll run it with Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
All right, now, look out. Here we go. Check. Watching now, Barney. Watching now, Barney.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Here we go now. Watching now, Barney.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Here's Cousins. And he finds
Oh, my God, bro. Are you serious?
He's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Wow.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They come out here in the eye. A give left side, Kelly. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this seemingly endless drive continues. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive. Here's Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that run was what a lot of people called explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And here we go on 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Kelly. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 6 yards still to go here on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. So now 3rd and goal. Will the defense bring some extra pressure here? Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Redskins are able to come up with a goal line stand. So out now come the Redskins. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. This one caught by Crowder. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go.
In motion left, that's Crowder.
No. Check, Patriot! Leopard!
Cousins now on 2nd down.
Are you serious, man?
Incomplete there. He was looking for Jamison
Really,
Crowder
kid?
there.
Really,
And it's
kid?
3rd and 5.
Let's go! Watching that, Marty!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
No. Check, Patriot!
Working out of the gun, Cousins. This is caught by Jackson. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And what about some division race talk while we have a second? 3 really close ones. NFC South, AFC South, AFC North, all log jams at the top.
I'll start with the AFC North. Baltimore and Pittsburgh both at 7-5. Baltimore holds a tiebreaker by virtue of their win over Pittsburgh. They play again on Christmas Day. How about the NFC South? Atlanta and Tampa Bay, both 7-5. They've split their season series, and Atlanta holds the tiebreaker right now with a better divisional record. These races are going down to the wire.
So the D-line's going to spread out. On 3rd down, Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, simply a tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver as the first half is winding down. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to go up top again. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And now here's Ross. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
But it was stopped on that play. There's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
They run with it. It's
no, kid. No, baby.
Yardage here to the 31-yard line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And able to find Garcon. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
I don't even know why you challenge that, though, bro.
This guy
I really don't
has
know
a
why you
connection
challenge
with just
that.
about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And the wideout in motion. Cousins on 1st down. Stays on his feet. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go. Boom, landed.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Go on now, lucky 56. Lucky
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Cousins again. This will be caught just inside the 10. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and power forward and get the first down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Kirk Cousins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Still 9 yards to go on third down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
We just saw an example of what we talk about all the time when we meet with coaches. They want that hidden yardage to come to the front when they throw the football. Throw it, catch it, and then pick up more yardage after the catch.
They come out here in the eye. A give. This is Kelly. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Running right with Kelly. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on third down.
Here we go. Boom!
On third down. And he fires one that's
Thank you,
intercepted.
kid. You little ugly self. You little ugly
And they'll
self.
start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A look at Washington
enough
as
of
they
playing
come
that weak
onto the
ball,
field.
Pitt.
And that recipe on their
Sorry,
last drive that
guys. I
resulted
got a
in
guy
the
named
touchdown.
Pitt. He's sick of me
Looked
getting on my
pretty good,
nerves.
so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there was some
You ain't the
holes
only
in
one that can
defense,
run,
and
kid.
They exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why you run right into
Shed
that?
the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. In motion left, that's Crowder. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They send the tight end Davis in motion. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The veteran safety, Dante Whitner, in on the tackle. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And eventually stop just shy
that
of
may
the
have
goal
cost you,
line
Pitt, to
right
use all your
around the
timeouts.
2. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Kelly to try to punch it in.
Fight.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Pitt, we got a problem, man. We can't have 2 Redskin fans in here, man.
Back now at FedEx Field.
Now,
All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Thank you, Pitt.
Takes it into the end zone across the chalk.
What's
now,
up, little man?
A flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
You lucky I can't spank you yet.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs.
Good job, baby. Good job.
First level run, and it was stopped
Excuse
by
me,
a
guys.
second
This
level
guy
player.
named Pitt he's like a thorn in my tail. He is like a thorn in my tail. God, sick of this dude.
A yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage looks defensively. From the gun, here's Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder.
Man, golly, I was all over
Down
that
to the
too.
31. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack. And this is taken in at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now a second down throw for Cousins. He's going to flip that out.
Oh, my God. Are you
serious? And he takes it in.
Oh,
Touchdown,
Pitt, you so lucky, bro.
Chris Thompson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying
Wow,
this thing
Pitt.
up.
Wow, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's a safety. He looks like he got brick. Oh, good.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
So whose funeral did you go to?
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
That was a really nice play.
Oh, over there.
That one up. But they get back it up. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Drops it to Jones in the flat, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. But they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Play clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive. But not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They come out here in the eye. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Yards to go here on 2nd down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now Cousins hands to Jones. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Let's go.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. It's caught by Garcon. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go now. Here we go now. No. Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll go again to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. So we've got encroachment, and that's a free 5 yards.
Too easy for the offense. A bit of impatience by the defense on that one.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Cousins to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed with time running out. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. And his kick is right through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here come the Redskins now. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brian Grant, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. We were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Pitt. Let's end this, Pitt. Let's end this. I can't believe they gave you that fumble, bro. Let's end this.
So that'll do it for us. For
Pitt.
Charles
9-9.
Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field.
Let's end this, Pitt. This is for the last dance. Boy, how in the world did they give you that fumble, bro? Good play, man. Good play. All right, we'll see, big dog. You gonna pay, kid. You gonna pay. I was down most of the game. I came back, took the lead, then he took the lead. It was back and forth, man. Golly, I can't believe that dude fumbled that pass. I mean, oh man. God. He's gonna pay. Guys, we're going back to Landover, guys. Tonight, if we gonna end this, Pitt. You said give you an hour. Oh, that's fresh enough time for me to do what I gotta do, Pitt. We gonna finish this. Golly, man.